Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be upon all of you, inshallah. I wanted to talk a little bit about my journey to Islam. I've had a couple people ask me to do this video, and after hesitating for a little while, I decided to make this video. The reason why I hesitated is because I feel like as a Muslim, it's better for us to work to better our lives instead of dwelling in the past. But upon thinking about this for a little while, I realized that there might be somebody out there that who is going through the same things that I went through, and inshallah, maybe they could find some kind of inspiration or motivation in my story, inshallah. Now, I always had a little bit of faith in my heart for the one true God and the belief in Tawheed and the oneness of God and the faith of Abraham alayhi salam even before I became a Muslim. But the major turning point in my life, and I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive me if I offend any of you, but I feel like that I need to be 100% honest and lay my heart out on the line in hopes, inshallah, that somebody can find a way out of their situations that I've been through. But the major step for me was my own self-destruction. Now, this is why I've made a video called Islam Saved My Life, because truly Islam saved my life. I was born into an immoral situation. My mother was addicted to drugs and left me when I was 2 years old. And my dad was left to raise me by himself. And this had a major impact on my mind as a child and led me to have major anger issues and depressions when I was a kid. And this is what started me out on the path of darkness, was the immorality and the breakdown of the family. And these are the things that led me into the lifestyle that I would come accustomed to later in life. Before I became a Muslim, I was addicted to drugs, and I hung out with gangs who, terrorize people and selling drugs and doing drugs and drinking alcohol. These are all the things that I engaged in before I became a Muslim. And the turning points in my life for me was when my father had to carry me into the hospital like a little baby in the fetus position because I OD'd on drugs. Or the time that I had a gun pointed in my face when I got robbed over a drug deal gone bad. Now, these are the things that I have a hard time getting over, and I'm ashamed of still to this day. But in all that madness, something happened to me, because wallahi, God is my witness, for some reason, I was searching for the truth in all this darkness that was surrounding my life. And that was the day that I picked up my first Quran and I started studying Islam. And upon my studies of Islam, it wasn't until many years later that I was liberated by one simple phrase, and that's La ilaha illallah Muhammadan Rasulullah, that there is no God but God, and Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the final messenger of God. Now, since I've made this declaration, No longer am I unbearable to be around. And this is noticeable not only by myself, but my loved ones and those who are close to me. It was this gift, and this mercy that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave me that made me the person that I am today. And I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that more and more and more and more people will be guided to this path, inshallah. I get comments sometimes, people tell me, you're going to hell, you became a Muslim, or you're going to hell. And, my response to these type of people are, I was already in hell. Islam saved me from hell. It saved me from the personal hell that I created for myself.